This is the Philippines. Now let's go southward. This is the island of Mindanao, the second largest island in the Philippines. And right here is the beautiful Lake Cebu, not to be confused with the island of Cebu. On the areas of Lake Cebu, there lives a people who lived off the land. They have a storied past and an interesting life. Everything else around them changed, yet they lived the same way they did for many, many years. They are the people known as the Tasaday. The Tasaday are a people whose way of life has lasted for hundreds or thousands of years. As hunter-gatherers, they foraged their surroundings for food, used the leaves of the nearby trees for clothing, and utilized cave complexes as shelter. They have a social structure, and what's interesting is certain portions of the Tasaday cave complex are assigned for special purposes. One place is for the young ones, another place is for the unmarried, and one special place is for the leader of the tribe and his immediate family.
Let us give you a short history of how the Tasaday was found. This is Manuel Elizalde Jr. Way back in 1971, he was then the head of PANAM, the Presidential Assistance in National Minorities, until he found a group of people living in caves wearing nothing modern, yet using tools made from the nearby available materials like stones, wood, and plant leaves.
11,000 acres of land are claimed to be Tasaday ancestral domain. That means if we use Rizal Park as a point of comparison, which is 180 acres, that would mean that Tasaday land is equivalent to 78.5 Rizal Parks. But beyond the interesting social structure and the amazing facts, we have to tackle a few problems that plague the Tasaday. But let us first ask ourselves these questions. Question number 1. Is modernization necessary for an indigenous group to survive? Do all tribes, regardless of wherever they are located, have to keep up with the times? And question number 2. How can we say that an indigenous tribe is an indigenous tribe?
Why did we ask those? Because those are exactly the problem they're facing right now. The pressures of modernization puts their way of life at risk. Listen to what a Tasaday man has to say.
Tasaday.
Phía thì cầm mà bali con nằm lại bên lim đủ. Khi cầm mớ gừng tôm ngò má tạm. Anh đi du krovi lo mini, cầm ni mo mi ba sak dengan penolok lemi. Lemi tak dia lah tu du semua mớ gừng mà ba là mà bu tu du cầm tu. Mà ba sak mà ba con.
Also, some people highly doubt the Tasaday as an indigenous group. Some people say that they are not an authentic people group due to the fact that in 1986, they were found wearing clothes, using metal tools and other modern goods during those days. Some observers from other countries even call them a hoax. We could only imagine how the Tasaday feel when they, living their everyday lives, are deemed as a non-genuine indigenous group.
Preserving the Tasaday way of life is preserving the human experience, unadulterated and pure. There is nothing wrong with living off of the land if it means that it is your way of life and your means of survival. As a matter of fact, it is us, the modern people, who should learn from the Tasaday, being content with what you have and how you live, that despite the changing world, they still prefer to grow in their own way, and that's okay. Hello everyone, this is Franz Martinez, and on behalf of Milka Robles, we would like to thank you for watching our video. Please do leave a comment below if you want to talk about the Tasaday way of life, and let's see what your insights will be. Have a good day and hope to hear from you again soon. Bye!